Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Sarah if you guys are new, and today is going to be a completely different type of video than what is normally on this channel, but we are doing a full-on closet DIY. I really wanted to redo our master closet for Christmas, so it's kind of a little Christmas present to ourselves, and I'm just so excited to get this done and have it nice and organized and clean, and I'm really excited to share everything we did for the closet reno. So if you guys are interested in doing a little closet reno on a budget, it was very affordable. Everything was like Amazon or Lowe's, Home Depot. We did it ourselves. It was super simple. It took us about a day, and keep on watching if you guys are interested. Everything will be linked down below. Matt is starting our second shelf. He's been putting these together. He did one last night. We're on our second one. I'll show you it's not stacked together yet, but this is what it's gonna look like. There's 4 shelves. I bought new poles for them, so those are gonna be coming in tomorrow. And then this gets stacked on top, and it's like 4 shelves. The only problem I'm having with this is the drawer size. They're kind of small, and I just feel like they don't utilize like all the space they have. I feel like the drawers could go so much higher, and obviously like there's like 2 inches here, and then for some reason this piece overlays the back here by like 1 inch. So like if you're gonna have it that deep, why not have this deeper? That's my only qualm. Matthew's putting together our third and final piece for our closet. This is just like a closet made system where it's just shelving. This could go on our back wall, so we're gonna do the other 2 systems on either side. This will be on the back wall, and then we'll have shelves coming out of the other 2 systems. But obviously
I've built a shelf every night.
Yeah, every single night he's built a shelf for us the past 3 nights, and then he did one last week for Lane's new closet. That closet's done, thankfully, but this one we're gonna get finally all together. Gonna get everything like fully together over the weekend, but we have just like cabinets kind of in our dining room and kind of everywhere right now, so things are just everywhere. Matt's putting stuff together, and that's about it. This is the before of the closet. It is a mess. We're gonna start clearing it out. It feels cluttered and just a hot mess. So I'm so excited to get this done. But right now we have this piece of wood that kind of holds this shelf up. The way this closet works is ridiculous because you can't like put stuff towards the end, at least on my side. I don't know about Matt's. If you put stuff to like the end, things just fall right off. Like they just go right off for some reason. So that's always been frustrating to me. And then you have to like hook them in backwards. So I can't wait to get this situated. Okay, we're about to take out the clothes currently. We're just gonna pile them on the bed right now. Lane's asleep, so I have the bathroom fan on right here to try to make like a noise barrier. And then his sound machine's blasting because it's gonna be probably pretty loud with like hammering and drilling and stuff.
People are working here, buddy.
This is our Christmas present to each other. So we didn't really spend much money on each other besides this. But this is something I've wanted done since before we moved into this house. Like I had plans. I remember sitting on our balcony in our townhouse, like making plans for this closet, and it just never happened because it's kind of like not necessary, but I'm excited to get it done. So let's do it.
Not making the transition.
And have like arts and crafts in one and stuff.
Oh my gosh, this is a project. We're gonna be doing this for hours. Worst part is I can't lay down ever today.
You have 2 couches downstairs, baby, and 2 beds.
I'll be right back.
how in the world did all of this stuff come out of that tiny closet? It's so crazy. This is absolutely berserk. These are all my sweatshirts. Not even all of them, I don't think. All of our hanging clothes. Oh my god, guys. This is so bad. So here's the closet pretty much empty now. So we're gonna be taking this out, obviously. We're gonna be leaving this piece of wood. It is connected in like the corners, but we're gonna anchor everything to that piece of wood. If we pull this out, it'll just make quite literally a nightmare for us having to like replaster, repaint. Matt is getting rid of this dresser, which this is the only part I'm worried about because this is a lot of storage for him. And our new drawers going in are much smaller and less of them. So hopefully I can make this work. I think I'll be able to, but I'm nervous. Okay, luckily these just pop right up. We had to take a pause on the closets because Lane woke up. We were doing it during his nap time and the dog barked like he's doing right now and wakes him up. He didn't wake up the whole time we were drilling and hammering and doing construction work, like literally right next to him. But as soon as the dog barks, he's like, I'm up, and he's ready for a book. But it's been like an hour and a half. Matt just finished anchoring everything into the walls. So I'll give you guys an update there. I'll show you guys that soon, but he's putting the poles in right now. So I am excited. And then once the poles are in, we're gonna go through all our clothes, get rid of what we can get rid of, and all the things. So the poles that came with the dressers were trash. Literally like felt like tinfoil. Like I've never felt such cheap poles. So I ordered new ones. I got these for $16 for a pack of 10 off Amazon. And they feel heavy so far, so I just need to get, let's not fall off. They're nice and heavy, like they feel good. They're kind of long, like the screws for them. Oh, that'll be fine, I guess. But I'm gonna go bring one of these into Matt and show him. But they came in a 10 pack. And honestly, poles like at Home Depot or anywhere are pretty expensive. But this is what the pole looks like. Kind of hard to see, but nice black, hefty. Came with 2 different lengths of screws. I don't know why. I'll leave that for Matt to put on. Here is the update of the closet. Looks really good. So we'll have 4 drawers here and then a few shelves. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of shelf space, so there's still one more shelf that's gonna go in right there. And then don't mind the baby crying, I just put him down for a nap. But the only problem is you won't be able to like see some of the clothes that are hanging in the back quadrant, but I think we'll live. Okay, so I'm doing the organization for everything. I'm going to do Matt's side first just because it's easier. I'm folding all his t-shirts. I'm gonna see how well everything fits in these drawers because they are much smaller than the previous drawers he was using. So hopefully we can make this work. Okay, this is where I got so far. I'm working on Matt's side first just because I think it's going to be easier to do. I'm going to do both sides. I just want everything organized and folded nicely the way I want it. So this is what I did. I folded all of his pants and kind of color coded a little bit. Maybe this one should be over here actually. Color coded a little. I did shorts kind of in that back corner. Maybe if he wants a laundry basket under there, he could still do that. But as for these drawers, I did all his comfort color shirts up here. This is the way he likes to have his shirts organized. These are like tank tops and more like dry fit tank toppy type things. These are all his like George shirts and like more going out t-shirts. And then in the bottom here are long sleeves, and he doesn't have many, but he does also have a full load of laundry. So I still have not started my side. My side is going to be a pain in the butt because I have so many more clothes. I have to really go through it all and get rid of stuff, but this is where we are with this stuff. I don't know how we're gonna finish tonight. Honestly, it might just have to be thrown to the floor and picked up tomorrow during nap time, because holy moly, we're gonna try to do more at bedtime, but so far it looks so good. I'm really happy with how it's turning out, but it's gonna be much more packed here shortly, especially once I get my side in. Here is the final closet. My little baby. We did every single article of clothing in the wash yesterday, so everything we own is in the closet now. So how I organize, kind of like long sleeves, flannels, sweaters. Down here I have like knit pants, jeans, and then I have like my sets. I have like 2-piece sets over there. Sweatshirts, like fuzzy zip ups, kind of extra sweatshirts and extra jammies. Up here is empty. I have a dresser in the what's going to be Lane's new room, and that's going to have stuff up there. I'm going to get wicker baskets, also like stuff up here. We're getting wicker baskets for Christmas for up there, like extra socks, bathing suits, like random stuff like that. These are all my sweatpants, sweatshirts. This kid. All mats, kind of like flannels, sweatshirts, pullovers, and then his laundry basket, and pants. And then over here he has sweatpants, sweatshirts, shorts, pajamas, and then literally all of these are pretty much t-shirts. And nicely organized, everything fits perfectly. I have bras and underwear, socks, and then t-shirts and pajamas and long sleeves. So that's the overall closet, completely finished. These pieces on the sides here are Amazon. You can also get them like Bed Bath & Beyond. I saw them on a few other websites, but for the 2-pack, they were about $300. And so like not too bad. We definitely were able to do this closet on a budget. We did have to buy new pulls, which were $16 for the 10-pack, so for all of them. And then this back shelf here is just closet made. It was like, I think it's Lowe's or Home Depot, around $130. And it came with 3 of the poles. So we didn't use the poles coming off of this shelf. Obviously, we used them coming off of these. It came with 3 of them. Luckily, we had a 4th already, because we had another closet made system that we just did in our son's new room that had an extra pole. We only used 2 poles in his closet, and the extra pole we just used in here. So this is the finished closet. I'm really happy with it. It's a perfect Christmas present, and it just feels so much more organized, and now we just have to keep it nice and looking good. So that is that.